Let's see, what else? How's my kids? This is before they went to the first division. That's on, let me see, 2010, November 28th. Against Orizaba. Ooh, that team doesn't exist anymore. He's like, you're crazy because you're from La Masana. Porque no había muchos jugadores, nos iba a estar en la base. Aquí en el canal ha habido una reacción muy positiva de las personas que viven aquí. El día de ayer tuvimos como unas 15 personas ahí de los que viven aquí en el canal y todos nos gritaban, nos agradecían. Oye, bien lo que estás haciendo. Una persona dijo, gracias por pintar mi casa. Incluso unos que viven abajo del puente, ahora sí se va a ver bonito, ahora sí me voy a quedar aquí toda la vida. Está muy suave, estamos logrando varios de los objetivos que nos propusimos y también está cambiando la imagen de todos ellos a que tengan una mente más positiva, ¿no? El terminarlo, por ejemplo, este proyecto también ha sido un reto porque nos enfrentamos a instituciones, pero no saben que detrás de eso hay personas que son las que bajan el recurso y se clavan la feria y te dan material bien chafa, ¿no? Es el reto que hemos tenido, a enfrentarnos a personas avariciosas y que no entienden de arte. Sin embargo, hemos visto la manera de avanzar, ¿no? De no caer en esos baches de enfrentarnos a esa clase de personas.
Bueno, el hecho de que hayan invitado a mi esposo a un proyecto tan grande me da mucha ilusión y alegría y admiración hacia él. Él se va a demostrar a él mismo y a nosotros que somos su familia que es capaz de hacer cosas muy grandes que no nada más son beneficio para alguna persona, sino para toda una ciudad.
We were playing a game here at the Olympic Training Center, which is like 10 minutes from my house. And we were playing against a local team, San Diego Boca. I was playing and I jumped to header a ball. No one touched me. I headed the ball, landed on my foot, and just heard a little click. I just instantly felt like something bad had happened and went to go get an x-ray and they said it was a fracture in the 5th metatarsal. 2 days ago, I went to go watch a practice and I had to leave like in 20 minutes because I wanted to get on the pitch and just start playing with them. It's hard for me to accept that. It was a tough 4 months for me. The rehab process consisted of going every day, crossing the border, and going to the physical therapy. There, they gave me a boot that I had to wear for 4 months.
Alejandro Guido posee un talento especial. Es un jugador con dotes técnicos sobresalientes, pero había que armarlo físicamente.
It's been nice to see him grow physically, become the man that he is now, and also off and on the field.
I've changed a lot since that injury. Now I'm talking to a nutritionist. I'm also with a physical trainer to have my body be the best I can be. And I'm also trying to do some functional stuff so I don't get injured as much. But I'm extremely grateful for them giving me an opportunity. And they're always on the lookout trying to make us better, you know. I'm grateful for them, for everything they've done. Nacho, Roberto, Jorge Alberto.
It's important to have the patience in his development. He's done well. Probably within a year, he'll probably make his debut. He's had some injuries, but he's fought back and he's worked hard to get back in shape.
Y me parece que él, el día que debute en primera división, va a llegar para quedarse por su talento.
First, I want to make my debut in the league. I want to start playing, getting more minutes, acquiring more experience, and move my way up to starter, and then hopefully captain.
Yo creo que somos más gente buena que mal en el mundo, y en Tijuana es lo mismo. Entonces, cuando empezamos a tener mucha violencia, que gracias a Dios ya no existe, pues la gente buena salió a las calles a disfrutar el fútbol, a disfrutar la convivencia familiar, y eso fue lo que ganó y apagó la violencia. Las familias, la buena voluntad, el deporte, y nos diera la oportunidad de disfrutar un partido con la mayor libertad del mundo.
Being an American coming to Tijuana is in the beginning there was a big concern. My dad's originally from Ciudad Victoria in Tamaulipas. The first thing he said, and I don't know if Tijuana is a good idea, but after coming the first 2 days was perfect. You didn't see any danger at all, as you heard from before the last maybe 6-7 years ago.
El aficionado que vive en los Estados Unidos, que es mexicoamericano, de padres mexicanos, como lo quieras ver, se identifica con Tijuana, aunque no sea de Tijuana, aunque no sea del estado de Baja California. Se identifica a la perfección con este equipo porque tiene a jugadores mexicoamericanos, igual que él. Dice, esto es lo mismo que yo, este es mi ADN, es mi sangre. Es un equipo que le transmite esa particularidad al aficionado. Entonces, eso para mí lo hace único.
It's a Mexican team and American team put one. We got players from both sides of the border, buddy.
Así somos, puro Tijuana, arriba la raza.
Back all the way to Cali, that's where I wanna go. Back all the way to Cali, that's where I wanna be. Got up on the clips, and again I'm going to New York. I got a dozen clips, and then I'm going to New York. And then I'm going back all the way to Cali, that's where I wanna be. I'm going back all the way to Cali, that's where I wanna be. I said you want some, even though you never needed you.
The idea of being back so close to home and playing with the club that I identify with, dual culture, dual nationality, that whole kind of package they had really drew me to them. You know, at first it was just a novelty idea of, oh, Tijuana, it'd be nice when they first came up, you know, but it really wasn't something I took serious, and then they kind of just took off.
You know, I think that the better opportunity was probably here in Mexico, to play professional in Mexico. Obviously, the money is better here in Mexico as well, so that's always a big point. But you know, I think that my family would also feel better. You know, my wife is Brazilian; she doesn't speak very good English at all. So coming to Mexico, you know, I always have to think about the family as well.
San Diego sports leader, it is the Mighty 1090. Interesting night.
Soccer is a very polarizing topic in sports radio, you know, especially in the United States, because there are some people who just hate it and they hate everything about it. You know, you throw the factors in that this is Mexican soccer, and some people go, what are you talking about? You know, you're a San Diego radio host. You know, it was interesting to me to find out how many people care about this. You know, I was shocked that when we would bring up the Xolos, I was shocked how many people were into it, how many people would contact us through Twitter or contact us through Facebook or email or call in and, you know, just say, hey, you know, we're digging it. You know, we're enjoying what you guys are talking about. And yet you could really feel how passionate their fans were, you know, especially when you started talking about some of their players who might be from South Bay, you know, guys like Joe Corona or Paul Arriola. You know, like all of a sudden these are names, you know, these are names that people knew, you know, and there's a little bit of partial ownership from San Diego sports fans because they felt like, hey, these are guys that went to the local high schools here and now they're playing professionally just, you know, 5 miles across the border.
Once I came down here, I was close to home. The style of play had fit me. Up in LA, it was more physical. in my opinion. And I'm not a physical kind of player. I'm not big, strong, but I'm very fast. And so down here, I was able to incorporate my speed and my technique as well. Down here, they're very technical. And so fortunately for me, I made the right decision to come down here, and so far I've been successful.
The club's idea is in the future to have all our players be developed internally. So it's coming little by little. We're getting to where we want to be with the development of our players and have them be local and represent our region. In terms of making up our academy and the players that we want to develop, we've looked at a lot towards the U.S.
The Xolos came and they were in second division, and people were kind of like, oh yeah, you know, we have a second division team. And then all of a sudden they're in first division. There was a lot of people here that said, oh wait, you know, now we're part of the big leagues. Now, you know, welcome to the show, like, like it said over here. And a lot of people said, okay, well, now we're Xolos.
A lot of my friends are like, what the hell are you doing going down there? You know, really, you go down there that often? And all I got to do is say, come with me, I'll take you to a game, or go with these guys, they go down there, or just, if you're adventurous, just go by yourself. And all you gotta do is someone goes once and that's it, and you're hooked. Because they understand it's true, raw sports. It's what everyone in this country wishes sports was like. You know, secretly they wish that there was a fan section in the end zone chanting X-rated, you know, chants and not sitting the entire game and having a full brass, you know, band playing. And then other fan sections, you know, scattered throughout, sellouts every game. They can play a very entertaining brand of soccer.
Y hay mucha seguridad, seguridad, verde, 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 naranja, naranja, verde, naranja, seguridad, mucha seguridad. Aquí no les va a pasar nada, vengan al estadio. Nos gusta que venga la gente nueva. A los americanos, por ejemplo, la gente los ve con extrañeza y dice, oh, ¿les gusta el fútbol? ¿Les gusta? No manches. Y los ven y dices, ¿a quién le va? Ven a Xolos, está bien, Xolos. Los norteamericanos por lo regular están en zona 1, zona 2. Les gusta venir a ver sin meterse en problemas porque ya van a estar, las barras va a estar brinque y brinque. No les gusta eso a ellos. Les gusta más bien ver, echar cotorreo, echarse una chela. Al americano le gusta estar cerca de los baños.
Sí, viene mucha gente de Estados Unidos.
Sí, ha venido mucho güerito como ustedes, vienen de Alaska, vienen de diferentes partes y vienen de otras partes del mundo también a ver los partidos. Aunque no sean de aquí de Tijuana, pero se están haciendo tijuanenses por los Xolos.
I wanted to start this group pretty much to bring like-minded people together, to go down there, to show that we support not only just the soccer team, that we support the city of Tijuana.
Mucha gente en San Diego soporta de Xolos. ¿Sí? Sí.
It's a culture that I want to be infused in. And a lot of the Gringo Xolos also want to get that feeling, definitely. The passion that I felt at every game was different than any other sporting event I've ever been to. I'm 44 years old and I've never owned a season ticket for one sport company in the United States, and here I have a season pass for a team on the other side of the border in a third world country.
Being a Xolo fan is definitely a brotherhood, especially on this side of the border, because going to a game requires you got to cross the border twice. And I think people recognize that, hey, we're making an effort. You know, we're not just, you know, taking the trolley downtown to go to a baseball game. We're crossing the border. We're in for some fun. So I think when people are around here and you're walking around with a jersey, or, you know, you got the decal on your car, I think people now begin to identify with each other.
Not many teams can say that they can pull in two different fan bases, two different genres, two different cultures. There was an MLS team that tried doing this and quite honestly failed miserably. This team's doing it without even trying. They're pulling in American talent, they're pulling in the American fan base, and they're getting the Mexican fan base. It doesn't matter what zone they're from, what team their alliance is, they're getting them to pull for them, which is unheard of.
We're so close to the border, you know? So we have San Diego and Tijuana's opinions, and if you combine that thing,
combine both of them, like
yeah,
science.
Yeah, you come up with something good, you know?
Estamos a un paso de la historia.
Del área llega el centro, Fernando Arce, pelota peinada.
¡Metal! Y después el remate. ¡Gol! Tiene de viene solito. Y le toca y viene solito. Y ese gol mata. Y la pinta y ese gol mata.
Ponte de pie, Juan, es hora de irte a trabajar. Irte a trabajar. Taxi negro y rojo, ruta 5 y 10. Hacia Los Pinos hasta el centro otra vez. Más de mediodía la llanta dando vuelta. Más de mediodía y no sale para refinar. Para refinar. Más de mediodía la llanta dando vuelta. Más de mediodía y no sale para la renta. Y Juan no acelera, porque sabe que mi Dios nunca lo abandonará.
Y si nos preguntan, recuerde, dígales con orgullo, ¡Go Xolos Swindles! ¡Volvimos a ganar!